Have you ever wondered why your legs feel weaker these days, even though you're eating pretty well? Maybe the issue isn't just aging. Maybe it's about what you're not drinking. A 72-year-old patient of mine once said, "Doc, I'm not afraid of wrinkles. I'm afraid of not being able to walk on my own." And you know what? With just 3 simple drinks, he started to feel steadier, more confident in every step. No expensive medications, no gym memberships. Sometimes, just a morning drink can help prevent cramps, boost circulation, and preserve your independence. After 60, want to know what they are? Stay with me until the end. 1. Coconut water with chia seeds. I want you to imagine this. You wake up in the middle of the night with a sharp cramp in your calf. It tightens so suddenly, you sit straight up in bed. You try to massage it, breathe through it, and eventually it eases, but by then your deep sleep is gone. Sound familiar? One of my patients, Harold, age 72, told me he'd wake up 3 or 4 times a night from leg cramps. "It feels like my body is rebelling against me," he joked. And truthfully, I knew exactly what he meant. Night cramps and tingling feet are often gentle messages from your body telling you it's low on something vital, not medicine, but electrolytes. That's why I often recommend something simple. Coconut water with a spoonful of chia seeds. Don't let the simplicity fool you, it works. Coconut water is rich in potassium, sodium, and magnesium, the very electrolytes your muscles need to function properly and contract smoothly. Add in chia seeds, and you get a dose of anti-inflammatory omega-3s, south and soluble fiber, great for stable blood sugar and lasting energy. A glass of chilled coconut water with soaked chia seeds. It's hydrating, nourishing, and a gentle recharge for your legs, especially after a long day. I always tell my patients, health doesn't come from complexity. It comes from listening and giving your body what it quietly asks for. Sometimes, a glass of coconut water in the afternoon might just be the best thing you can do for your sleep and your legs. Tonight. 2. Turmeric milk. Now, picture this quiet evening. You're sitting in your cozy kitchen. Outside, the wind is soft. In your hands, a warm golden drink, turmeric milk with a hint of cinnamon and honey. You take a sip and feel a gentle relaxation spread down your neck, through your shoulders, and all the way to your tired knees. This isn't magic. It's turmeric milk, a remedy used in India for generations. And now, modern science is starting to confirm what ancient wisdom already knew. The hero ingredient, curcumin, a powerful anti-inflammatory compound in turmeric. I once had a patient, Linda, 69, who struggled with stiff knees, especially when the weather changed. I recommended a nightly cup of turmeric milk. 3 weeks later she told me, "I don't know if it's the turmeric, but I've been sleeping so much better, and my knees don't feel stiff in the mornings anymore." That's not magic. That's consistency. Curcumin helps reduce joint inflammation, boosts blood flow especially in the legs, and supports muscle recovery after daily activity. For older adults, this means less soreness, better mobility, and a more restful sleep. Want to make it at home? It's easy. 1 cup of milk, dairy or plant-based, 1/2 TSP, turmeric powder, a pinch of black pepper to boost absorption, a bit of cinnamon, and honey. If you like, turmeric milk doesn't just help your body wind down, it prepares your mind to let go, gently, naturally, because sleep isn't just about rest, it's about recovery. 3. Banana and almond smoothie. Now think back to a recent morning. You woke up and your legs felt heavy, like they walked a mile in your sleep. You took a few stiff steps, maybe even had a cramp in your calf. Sound familiar? Many of my patients, especially over 60, describe this exact feeling, and I ask them, have you given your muscles the fuel they need? One of the best ways to support your legs, a simple banana and almond not just a trendy gym drink. This is gentle, targeted nutrition for aging muscles and nerves. Bananas are packed with potassium, vital for healthy muscle contractions and nerve signals. Without enough potassium, your nerves can misfire, causing cramps, spasms, or weakness. Harold, that same patient I mentioned earlier, started having this smoothie each morning. A few weeks later, his nighttime cramps had nearly vanished. Almonds, on the other hand, are rich in magnesium, a mineral many seniors are low on. Magnesium supports muscle relaxation, heart rhythm, and even helps improve balance. Together, potassium and magnesium form a dynamic duo for leg strength and endurance. Here's a simple recipe. 1 ripe banana, 1 cup of almond milk or regular milk, 1 tablespoon of almond butter, add cinnamon or chia seeds if you like, blend it smooth and enjoy. I always tell my patients, strong legs don't just come from exercise. They come from nourishment, from the inside out. And sometimes, all it takes is a gentle smoothie in the morning to help your legs carry you strong through the day. 4. Beetroot juice. I want you to picture this. You're enjoying a cool morning walk in the park. A gentle breeze, clear sky, yet, after only a few minutes, your legs feel heavy, achy. A tingling runs from knee to ankle. You stop, massage your calves, catch your breath and wonder, have I really grown this week? I understand. Many people over 60 tell me they want to be active, but after a short distance their legs ache, feel cold, or even go numb. It isn't laziness. Most of the time it's because blood simply isn't reaching the muscles fast enough. That's where beetroot juice can make a difference. Beets are a deep purple root packed with natural nitrates. Inside your body, nitrates turn into nitric oxide, a compound that widens blood vessels and lets blood flow more easily, especially to the lower legs. One of my patients, Elaine, 69, couldn't walk more than 10 minutes. Her legs always felt cold and numb. We added a glass of beet juice to her breakfast each day. 2 weeks later she called me, astonished. "Doctor, I walked all the way around the lake today without stopping." I smiled, knowing she was feeling the power of better circulation. Beyond boosting blood flow, beet juice helps regulate blood pressure through the same nitric oxide pathway. It also delivers oxygen to working muscles more efficiently. So standing, walking, and everyday movement feel far less tiring. Preparation is simple. Juice 1 or 2 fresh beets, add an apple or a carrot if you prefer a sweeter taste. If you're new to beets, start with a small serving and build up gradually. I often remind my patients, your legs don't only need exercise, they need blood, oxygen, and a little help from the inside. Beets, humble though they seem, can be that silent energy source, making your legs stronger and steadier every day. 5. Bone broth. Think back to the last time you sat down and tried to stand up. Was it easy, or did your knees crack in protest, forcing you to grab the armrest for support? A patient of mine, Henry, 74, once said, "Doc, it's not that I don't want to move, it's that every joint feels rusty, creaking and aching." I understand. After 60, our joints and ligaments simply aren't as supple. Much of that decline comes from losing collagen and key amino acids, the raw materials that keep cartilage springy and connective tissue resilient. That's why bone broth is a forgotten treasure. When you simmer beef, chicken or fish bones for hours, the deep nutrients locked inside collagen, gelatin, glycine, proline is solved into the broth. Those nutrients act as natural building blocks to repair cartilage, restore ligament elasticity, and rebuild muscle tissue after even modest activity. I coached Henry to drink 1 warm cup of bone broth each morning, no fancy seasoning, just a pinch of mineral salt and herbs. 1 month later he returned, beaming, "I can bend down to tie my shoes without that knee pain now." That's what patience and targeted nutrition can do. Bone broth is also easy to digest. letting older adults absorb protein more efficiently for preserving muscle mass and overall strength. Gelatin supports gut health and the immune system as well. You can make it at home. Place marrow or joint bones in a pot with onion, celery, carrots. Add a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar to draw minerals from the bones. Simmer 12 to 24 hours. Strain and store the clear broth in the fridge. It's not just an old-fashioned soup, it's concentrated nourishment for later life. I often tell my patients to keep walking far. You must feed the roots, and the roots are your joints, your ligaments, and the kindness you show your body every single day. Sometimes, a single warm cup of bone broth is the perfect place to begin. Conclusion, growing older doesn't mean fading away, simply the next chapter in your life story. And in this chapter, every small choice, a cup of bone broth, a golden turmeric latte, or a mineral-rich smoothie, can be a gift you give your own body. Start today, so your legs can still carry you on all the meaningful journeys ahead.